Hello and welcome to this, a review by me, Mophead. This is Blur. Blur is a game made by Activision and Bizarre Creations, as you probably saw. Now you're wondering, what the hell is Blur? Well, frankly, there's not much else I can do except for show you the very weird intro trailer if you leave the start button. Case in point. Now, basically, if I had to explain it, I'd say Mario Kart racing meets Need for Speed. If you get what I mean. It's one of those games. Leave that image for you for a bit. You kind of get what I'm trying to talk about. Basically, what Blur is they tried to combine Mario Kart, as I said, and Need for Speed, as I said. And they came up with this glorious idea. And it is absolutely amazing. Imagine Mario Kart with karts that have different speeds. And you kind of get what I'm saying. Now, one of the most amazing things about Blur is the fact that it's not tied to anything. They're not trying to prove anything. They're not trying to do something existential, super magical, phallogosis shit. No, they're not trying to do any of that. They're trying to make a game that people would enjoy. But what else can I say but dive in? Now, this game used to have a multiplayer, but I don't know why it's connecting to it now, but it just makes no sense. But hey ho, I'm not gonna bite its head off. Anyway, so Blur, the concept game. If I had to divide different games into different genres, and I had three particular ones, so it was concept, performance, or so like a music video genres, but let's not get into that. Anyway, you have these two options when you begin the game: single player and multiplayer. Obviously, multiplayer isn't really useful anymore, but I'll just go into it anyway to show it off. What else was I going to say before I actually clicked on it? Yes, it's one of those games where they tried to come up with a concept and show you how it is. Anyway, multiplayer. Basically, PlayStation Network is useless now because no one ever uses it anymore. Split screen's absolutely fun. Local area network never tried it, but split screen is absolutely great fun when you have a group of friends on a sofa and you're just trying to think of something to do until you all accidentally crash out on the bed or the sofa or wherever the heck you are. Anyway, not really problem not going into that because I don't have anyone with me because I'm lonely. Anyway, so all the options. You've got friend challenges, no one uses them. Help, no one uses them. Leaderboards, some people used to use them but don't use them anymore. Options, I've never seen the need. Photos, again. Showroom, cars. Stickers. Yeah, stickers. What else can I say? Except the stickers. Anyway, we'll be going into career mode. Basically, what you can see here is that you've got all these different tournaments that you can enter. Midas Touch, Crash and Burn, fan favourite, and all that sort of shit. But basically, as you can see in the corner, you can see that they've got a weird little B, and then you've got 47 out of 50. Now, basically, 47 out of 50 means I've got so many challenges completed and so many lights in that tournament. Not that I really care, and I'm going to try and complete any today because, frankly, I can't be bothered, and it's only a 20-minute review, so, you know. Basically, what you've got here is basically a set of races, and if you complete all the challenges, as you can see along the sides, you got drift 1,500 meters, destroy 4 power-ups, I think that says, and something else and something else. You eventually are allowed to go into the one-on-one match, where basically you fight the champion of this tournament, and then you earn his car if you win. I tell you now that it is really fucking hard to do. But, yeah, anyway. Basically, I'm going to do a checkpoint race because, fuck it. What else can I do to show you the game, but show you the game? So yeah, you got all these normal cars, perfectly normal, and frankly, most of you will be shouting at me, "Oh, go with the supercars, go with the supercars, go with the awesome cars," and I'm going to say, fuck you, I'm going to go for the FR100, because FR100 is fucking amazing. Boy, am I going to regret this. Anyway, one of the main things I like about the game, is the fact that it tries to involve you in the races. Whereas, you usually have in these, new racing games, you have events happening around you. There's no actual storyline to this game. So, it is literally you just trying to beat everybody and take all their cars. That's it. That is literally the storyline. That is literally the storyline, as I said. But, the one thing... Get away from the word one thing. It's just amazing how so very little people have heard of this game, and it's such an amazing game to play. It's just one of those things that you have to see it to believe it, and hence why I'm showing you now, so you can believe me when I'm saying that this is just a fucking weird and wacky game that is absolutely amazing. I'm probably going to die now. You know I'm not. Anyway, but getting away from the point. This game tries to involve you in everything in the game, so basically you can just plow into a wall and die, you can fall off the thing and die. So like games of the old era, PS2 and PS1, you could die, you could lose, there is a perfectly way to lose. I mean, I'm about to lose in about 4 seconds, but that's not the problem. That's not a problem with games these days, it's the fact that you can't lose. I mean, usually in these games you get a challenge and that's about it. It's like a... Pardon me. It's like a small little thing. You see an objective, you go to do it, and then all of a sudden someone can do it for you. Because that's what the NPCs can do, or something like that, or that's what, your ally did in the race. He saved you because that was how the race was meant to go. There is no storyline in this. If you lose, you lose. That's the end of it. There's no storyline to it to say, oh my god, you died in that last race. But don't worry, you were meant to die. None of that. Absolutely none of it. That's why I like it. Now I'm going unbelievably slow for some strange reason, even though I'm in a fast car. Anyway, basically, that's one of the things I like about this game, is because it's like Mario Kart, but not like Mario Kart. Mario Kart is one of my favourite games. I love Mario Kart. Especially when you have a decent fucking controller. But the way this works better than Mario Kart at all is because it has multiple speeds. You can pick out, a Ford GT and an FR100. You can have a race with 2 of those, or there's a Ford Transit van in this game. You can drive a Ford Transit van. And I mean, not even Need for Speed allows you to do that. And Need for Speed is all about that sort of shit. This game allows you to do that. And you can fuck up. That's the amazing thing about it. That's why I like this game, damn it. Right. The thing is, though, is that I like this game because it all depends on your driving style and the way you move around the map. I mean, if you were, if you like a drifty car, then you choose one of these, or you choose the FR100, which is extremely drifty. So if you can get around the corner better while drifting rather than gripping, then yeah, you do that, or you get a grippy car. It all depends on your play style. That's what one of the things I like about this is that if you went online when this first came out and there were loads of people online, you saw so many different driving styles that you had to be on your toes all the time. You couldn't just pick the same car day in, day out. You had to adapt. You had to change to the different races. So if you're on a dirt track, you don't pick the supercar. You pick the one with the off-road tyres. You pick the Hummer. But that's why I like this game, is because there was that depth to it. You had to be on your toes, because if you weren't on your toes, you were going to get blown the fuck up. Which happens. It happens a lot. Trust me. Now, how is it? It's just... How's it? Pardon me. Pardon me, just writing this entire script has been a pain in the ass. Anyway, getting away from the script. Bad idea. Anyway, I like this game because it adds a kind of challenge to the game. It's not like these games you see these days where you just complete the storyline and that's it, and then you go to multiplayer and that's that. Done. No. I have been playing this game. I have been playing this game since the beginning of the year. No joke. I have it on my calendar. The 3rd of January, I started playing this game. Not for the first time, it's just basically I'm trying to set myself a time challenge. Well, not a time challenge at all. I'm just trying to find out how long it takes to complete this. I'm only on the 5th tournament. But anyway, getting away. Right, these are... Right, the power-ups in this game are numerous and absolutely amazing. Right now, I'm using the, the basic gun. It's called the Bolt in this, where you get 3 shots and you shoot them as and when you want to. So you can shoot them machine gun mode, or you can shoot them as and when. Here I have the heal, where basically if you're about to die, it will come in handy. Fucker just nicked the shunt, which is like a homing device, but if you shoot it backwards, it will just go in a straight line. He just barged me, bastard, again. Here goes the shunt, fire, and shield. Dick. Anyway, he just barged me. The barge is a very clever tool to keeping people away from you and slowing them down because it's quite a nasty hit. Now, that's why I like this, is because of the variety. Because, as I said, if you've played this on multiplayer, you understand that there are several different types of play styles. I mean, you've got the guys playing major defense, and you've got the guys playing major offense. I just shot a mine forward. That's my playstyle. I go major offense because I prefer to ensure that my targets go down and they go down in style. Dick just used a barge to stop my shunt. He's a defensive character, even though he's an NPC. Doesn't matter. He still fucking did it. And he did it again because he's an asshole. Doesn't matter. I tried to pick up a lightning bolt, but that obviously didn't work. A lightning bolt allows, basically just sends forth a bolt of lightning towards the front of the pack, and hopefully it hits them. Yeah, it never really works, ever. Unless you're really lucky, which I'm not. It's amusing when you shoot one of those in front of you when you're in the front of the pack and you just push someone into the other one. It's amusing, because then it goes away and doesn't hit you. Right, getting away. Basically, because of the variety of ways you can use each of the different power-ups, it just shows you how different the game can be every race you play. No race is ever the same. You're never going to get shot with the same traps twice, because that's how the game is. It's got so much variety in it that you want to play it again because you want to find out what the fuck hits me. Now, there are some downfalls. I mean, if you get hit so much that you hit 0, which I'm trying to do now, it's not fucking working. Crap. Basically, what sometimes happens is that if you hit 0, you will reset. Yes, the game sometimes doesn't like you hitting 0 miles per hour and makes you go, they reset you and put you at 30 miles per hour. Yeah, the game cannot take it, but apparently in that case it could. Frankly, I don't care. Because I can just go back and do it again. There, I'll just use a lightning bolt. I'll probably never see it, but I'll probably hit someone maybe if I'm lucky. Probably won't, knowing me. Yeah, it's just, this game has so much variety in it, it's just a joy to play. I mean, it is, it's absolute good fun. I mean, yes, there are some downfalls. The graphics aren't that great, and the gameplay sometimes fucks up. But the enjoyment factor is just one of those things that you just want to keep. It's the one thing that makes you keep going back to it. It almost challenges you, because that's what all those lights are for. Is those weird little bits at the beginning? Is it? Oh, if you come first, you get all the lights, and you go, I want to get all those lights. I don't know why. I want them. It's just that thing. It's just that feeling that you get when you complete a game. This game, I don't think can be completed because, frankly, it's fucking difficult. It is difficult. Now, that may be because I'm a shitty gamer, or it's because I give up too easily, but frankly, in my perfect opinion, I'm just fucking... There's no way you complete this game. This game is one of those games that was never designed to be completed. It was designed... And by the way, that's not a bad thing, designing a game not to be completed. it's just one of those things. If you design a game, you design it so that people enjoy it. You don't design it to complete, for people to complete. Yes, I know, you get these story writers and they're amazing, and yeah, I know, I admit, yeah, they are amazing. You can get some good story writers from video games. I mean, some of my favourite stories are from video games. I mean, the Handsome Jack saga from Borderlands, or the Portal storyline. I love the storyline. Ratman is one of my favourite characters of all time, it turns out. So is Handsome Jack, so's, I mean, the potential behind Warriors Orochi is amazing. Mix up as many historical characters as you can, put in a few fictional ones, and voila, you've got a recipe for absolute beauty. But sometimes games need to take a step back and think, right, do we need to be pretentious? Do we really need a massive storyline? No. We just need a person to do a tutorial, that's it. That's all we actually need. That's the only voice actor we need. And that's all this game does. It actually just, that's all it does. The only other person you hear, no, the only person you hear in this game, the only person you even talk to, is the tutorial lady, who turns out to be the main villain, which is, well, not villain, the last boss, which is amazing, it's clever, it's beautiful, it's one of the best twists, without being a twist. It's not trying to make you shocked or anything, it's just going, by the way, I'm a racer, I'm not going to go down without a fight. Yes, I'm going to go down twice, but it doesn't matter, I'm still going to fight you again. That's sometimes what a game needs. Simplicity. This game doesn't have a story. Okay, fair enough, fine. But it does need some way of enjoying it. This game enjoys itself. It enjoys being a game. Call of Duty. I'm sorry, I'm going to mention this because Call of Duty is one of my fucking banes of existence. Call of Duty is one of those games where you look at it and you go, yeah, fine, it's just every other shooter game ever. Which it is. I don't care what you say about Call of Duty 3 or whatever. I don't care. I really don't. Couldn't give a shit. Because Call of Duty is just the same base cover shooter all the fucking time. Have you noticed it's always the same formula? Yeah, we got awesome new guns. Big fucking whoop. So does Black Ops. No, not Black Ops. So does fucking Battlefield. So does pretty much any shooter game ever. They all have the same guns. The machine gun, the SMG, the LMG, and whatever. Doesn't matter. Getting away from the subject. The point is, with Call of Duty, it has to usually have a story, or the weapons don't make sense, the battlefields don't make sense, therefore none of it makes sense. This game doesn't need that. This game just goes straight in and goes, right, powered up racing. What you are is a guy driving a car. You shoot lasers at people. Done. That is the story. You are a guy in a car of your choice shooting lasers at people. How could you not be sold on that? Now, yes, there are a few problems with this game. I mean, the art style is just a bit pretentious, is the word I'd use. Pretentious is the word. I mean, how does it... When you start up a race, you get this really strange thing with the top and the bottom of the screen, where it basically feels the need that it needs to cut off the top half of the image, the top half of the sky, but keep the buildings in. Why? Why does it need to do that? But, albeit, yes, it's their art style. But the problem is, though, is it's sometimes not needed. But, yeah. I mean, different games have different art styles. See here, look. The top bit of the screen doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. It looks like I'm at night, but now I'm not. I don't care. Basically, this game is one of those games that doesn't treat you like a kid. This game challenges you, and if you fuck up, you fuck up. It's your fault. It's not the game's fault. The game it never suggests what cars you choose. It never suggests, oh, you should try this. No, it goes, good fucking luck. That's it. I mean, in this one, I just tried to do the fan gate run and I lost. Big fucking whoop, I lost. Hey ho. Go around again. You got 2 other laps to do it in. It may be because of the car you took with you. It may be because of that. Or maybe you just suck at the game. Or... yeah, that's it. It's pretty much it. If you fuck up, you fuck up. There's no way of blaming the game. So, I mean, these days with, you know, objectives, eventually they'll complete themselves. One day you'll just go back, then you'll just go, right, I don't need to change out my gun because I know the gun I've got is perfect for me. That's it. With this, it goes, are you sure that car's the right one? It doesn't, no, it doesn't even say that. It doesn't go, oh, are you sure the car's the right? No, it doesn't. It just goes, okay, fine. You want to go with that car? Go ahead. Good luck. That's it. That's it. That's all it does. That's why I respect it. It allows the gamer, the player, to make their own mistakes. Whereas in other games, they just tend to mollycoddle them. They go, oh, it's alright, you can go back in. Try doing this next time. I like a game that challenges you. As I said, I've started this in January. I'm still on only the 5th out of like 10 tournaments. I'm nowhere near completing this game. I'm probably never going to complete this game. That's another thing I hate about games. This is why I like this game. Is the length of it. I didn't like, and I hate myself for saying this, I didn't like Borderlands pre-sequel. It was too short. Way too short for what it needed to be. I like a game that takes a good long while to complete. So Borderlands 2 did that. Borderlands pre-sequel, no it didn't. It did not. I mean, even some of the flipping DLCs in Borderlands 2 took me a while to complete. And they're the freaking DLCs, they shouldn't take that long. With this, it doesn't need DLC because the fact that they never did any DLC for this. They actually didn't. They're right, there is no DLC for Blur. Good thing too. It's not one of those games that needs it because it's so long enough that it just doesn't need it. See what I'm saying? Is this game can hold up on its own the original time. Yes, they did a few updates, but the release, just the general release, and it was perfectly okay. They didn't need to do any adjustments, they just did it. Right. Since basically I'm rambling on now, I'm just going to wrap this up like I usually do by commenting on the 3 main factors of a game, but in this case there is no storyline to address, so I'm going to replace storyline with enjoyment. Because I think that either way it needs to be talked about. Now, the gameplay of this game is tight, it's amazing, the controls are fucking brilliant, the feedback on the game is it's all round brilliant. It's an awesome game. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for that. The visuals belong in the PS2, I'm quite frankly honest there. It is quite a shoddy graphics, and I'm sorry to say the art style is a bit fucking pretentious for my liking. So I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10. Not bad compared to some of the other things I've seen. And the enjoyment. It's a 10 out of 10. I've been saying this all through the fucking review. It is fucking amazing. If you do not believe me, I honestly say this, if you do not believe me, go onto eBay, find yourself a copy for cheap, and play it. Have a go. And I promise you, you will not be let down. It's just it is one of those games. You have to try it to believe it yourself. So, I don't usually do this, but I'm actually going to give it a pat on the back and say, well done game, you tried, you did what you could, you're amazing for it. It's one of the little gems of the PS3 era. I mean, there weren't very many PS3 beauties, there weren't very many Xbox, and frankly Xbox was just not a beauty to begin with. But this is one of the PS3 games that I think made PS3 better than Xbox. I'm not going into a war about that, I'm just saying it's one of its assets. And I'm just going to say it's a fucking lovely game. I'd hump it if I could. I would. I fucking would. I'm just going to wrap up. See you next week. And I apologise for being a bit weird.